Before Kiss, there were the Monkees. They were the greatest rock and roll band in the world. There's no denying it. And fingers crossed, in a minute or two, we may have Peter Tork on the line. I know Chris is talking to him. He's coming through now. I'm genuinely very nervous. Wow. Is that Peter Tork in Beverly Hills, California?
No.
Oh, man alive! Man.
Wait a minute, wait. You're half right.
Yes?
It's Connecticut.
Oh, in Connecticut? You're cutting out, Peter. Oh. Oh, no, we've lost him.
Ian, you're cutting in and out, I'm afraid. This connection's too poor. Listen, you know what, Ian? We're going to have to try this again. Let me call you.
Oh, okay. Well, Peter, okay, put the phone down. We'll come back to you in a second. I'm that Oh, what can I do? What can I do? Let's take this call. That's on the wrong thing. Let's go to line one. Line one, you're on the air.
Oh, hi, it's Anya.
Hello, Anya.
And I was wondering if I could be a Tamil film and Arya fanatic correspondent.
A what?
A Tamil film and Arya fanatic correspondent.
Tamil film and Arya fanatic?
Yeah.
And what would you be able to bring to the show?
I could give you regular updates on what's happening in the Tamil film industry and random stuff about Arya.
Is it the kind of thing that you think my listeners will be keen to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. You're now giggling there. Would you be able to call me up regularly?
Yep.
Can you give me an update now? I'm not convinced that this is exactly what we're looking for. Hang on a second. Give me an update.
Okay, Arya's got 7 films lined up and the next one coming out is called Auto.
And yeah, I'm going to say thank you, but I'm going to say no thank you for that. I don't think it's what we want. And also, I think we have Peter Tork now on a better line.
God willing.
Oh, bless you, sir. How are you doing? Hey, that means you're paying for this call.
You know what? It's all right. It's a pleasure just to talk to you.
Man, we'll send you a cheque. I've got to say, I'm genuinely very, very nervous about talking to you.
You are?
Yeah. I'm a huge fan of not just...
You know, my only question is how can I cash in on that?
Well, listen, Peter, we'll talk about that. You were in some group or something a few years ago. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
We'll talk about that group that I was in. That group.
Group.
I usually have capital initials on that. That group.
That group. What the hell are you up to now, man?
Mostly, I am playing the blues. Bless me.
Yeah.
And for my good deeds, I get to play the blues, and it is the joy of my life. And if I could, I want nothing more than to die with my guitar in my hands.
Man, I'm surprised that... Now, listen, I'm surprised you're a blues, because in the 60s, you were like a folkie. So how have you made the progression from, 5-string banjo to playing the blues?
Well, I don't know exactly.
Okay.
The folky thing was the current of the time.
Yeah.
And the more I listened to the various kinds of music that were around, the more the blues drew me.
Yeah.
And I mean, there were things that were wrong with it. I was listening to young kids in Greenwich Village playing the blues right away, and thinking, this is bogus, there's nothing here. And that kept me away because I thought, I don't want to sound like these lads.
Yeah.
But as the years have rolled by, and I've become more and more willing to do the hard work it takes just to learn the techniques of the style, I have felt more and more able and willing to express the sentiments that are involved. The blues, really, most people don't understand the blues. They think, you mention the blues to them, and they say, how depressing. But in fact, the blues, in my experience, is very uplifting.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When I hear the blues done right, I am totally included.
Now, Peter, so are you Shoe Sway Blues is the act you're doing now? Are you still with James Lee Stanley? What's the current act?
James and I will be going out for a month later this year. If you want to invite if you can find a way to get either the blues band or James and me or both of acts over.
Well, this is the thing. You want to come
to play England.
You want to come to the UK? You can stay at my flat. That is a genuine offer.
My God.
Seriously, man, both of you, I've got a spare room. You can have my room. I'll sleep in the spare room. You can both stay at my flat. That's an offer, man. Anytime you want. I've got a cat. I've got Oh, I've probably got too many Monkees DVDs. That might freak you out a little bit if you saw the collection.
Right. I can handle that.
If you saw the stash. Listen, we've got some questions that some of the callers have recorded. Do you mind if I play them to you?
Hit it.
I don't know if you'll be able to answer all of them. Hang on a second. Here we go. This is from Andrew.
Peter, I'm repairing my 1600E Cortina, and I'm just about to put the cylinder head back on and tighten it up, but I'm afraid I've lost the book. I need to know, please, what are the torque settings on my torque wrench for tightening down the cylinder head bolts? Please, thank you.
Can you be any help with that? I think you may have misunderstood exactly who we've got on, sir. Sorry.
That's very
Now, Peter, is that genuinely funny, or are you peed off with me?
Funny. That's very funny, Christian.
Okay, lovely.
I mean, Ian, sorry. That's your producer. That's very funny. I have thought that my backup women singers would be the Tork Wenches.
Oh, that's a good name. That'll work.
Yep, that'll work. To answer the man's question, the torque settings should be 44 foot-pounds on every bolt.
Good work for you, sir. Hey, listen, man, can I congratulate you? Stranger Things Have Happened. It was one of the great albums of 1994. Why did nothing happen with it?
Well, maybe it was too strange.
Oh, it was a cracking record, man. It got me through some dark days, I tell you.
You're very kind of you. I enjoyed making it a great deal, and I thought we had a good album. Both James, who was producing at the time for me, James and I produced that record together. We thought we had a very good album, CD there. You know, there's just so many things that go into making a...
Peter, are you eating? Mm-hmm. Are you eating?
I can't help myself. I'm a chocolate freak.
What have you got there?
I have a chocolate brand named Scharfenberger.
Scharfenberger?
Yeah.
I like that.
It's a San Francisco brand of chocolate.
Yeah.
My daughter gave me a 3-kilo box of it.
What?
And I was not a chocolate freak before that, but she gave me this 3-kilo box.
Can you not wait 15 minutes until the interview's finished?
All right.
Put the Scharfenberger to one side, please.
All right.
Thank you. I've got another question. This is from Bob. Now, Bob is a regular caller, and Bob and I have had many a row about this, but see if you can back me up on this once and for all. Listen to this.
Hello, Peter. Was Mickey Dolenz shot on a riverboat on the Thames in the early 80s? Please answer me.
Mickey was never shot, was he?
Shot? As in with a gun?
So he reckons someone tried to assassinate Mickey Dolenz in the 80s.
No.
That never happened, did it?
No.
Thank you very, very much. There we go, you see. Now,
Scharfenberger now?
Yeah, got it. You can have one bite of Scharfenberger.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to play you something. I want you to tell me how sick you are of this.
Hey, we're the Monkees!
Does that do your nut in?
Well, it's a mixed bag. To tell you the truth, Ian, I used to be very, very upset about all of that. But because there was that noise about the Monkees not being their own lads, and not playing their own instruments, and I took it rather too much to heart. I have to say, and I now look back on that and see that it was a tempest in a teapot, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't that one particular song is a little silly, you know, when you look at it as a real song. It's great as a theme for the TV show.
Yeah.
But, especially a man at my age going, we're the young generation, when I don't even know who the young generation
Can
are.
I say, you're about 64 now, aren't you?
I am, exactly.
A 64-year-old monkey?
It's hard to believe, isn't it?
It is incredible to believe. It's kind of...
I watched a little video interview with David Jones at 60 years old, and I'm thinking, my God, look at this. Here's the picture of the kid, and here's David Jones at 60.
David Jones is
Something
60.
very wrong here.
David Jones is 60. But old women all over the country are going to be terribly upset. Peter, listen, we've got to take a break and some news. Can we do another 5 minutes, 10 minutes after the news?
Okay.
Should we call you back? Because I don't want to waste your phone bill, sir.
No, that's all right.
Peter, okay.
You can't reach me for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Your phone won't take hidden phone numbers, and we can't unhide our phone number for some reason.
That's what it is.
Peter, listen, stay there. We'll come back to you in a second. This is Peter Tork, man. This is exciting. I'm well excited. 08709090973 is the phone number. You won't get on, though, because I'm speaking to star... I've got to mention the film. Star of one of the greatest rock films ever made, Head. Just the best film ever. If you want to email in a question, there's probably still a couple of minutes. Ian, IAIN, @lbc.co.uk. We'll have more after a little bit of this.